Hey, what's up guys? Bajheera here. Now I want to make a video not only about my new transmog, but if you'll notice, I do have a little bit of a different look to my Alliance Warrior and my Horde Warrior, as we'll see soon. But the reason for this mog change is because finally titles were appropriately and properly given out to both my characters for Legion Season 1, and I'm very happy to announce that we once again got a pretty cool title and had a lot of fun games this season, a lot of awesome matches, and we were rewarded once again with the Gladiator title, which makes me very, very happy. Now, it took a little while for my Alliance Warrior to get his title, even though I was like 100 plus points above the cutoff, which is cool. But all that aside, check out this cool mount. This thing is awesome. I think, what is it called? It's called the Vindictive Gladiator Storm Dragon, which is pretty badass. I like that it's finally a dragon again, and I decided to make my Mog match the dragon a little bit, which looks pretty damn cool. And it is a flying mount, so I'm not looking forward to having flying in Legion. I think that flying in like the current expansion is kind of lame. I personally like to be able to run around and do world quests and world PvP. I think it makes the world a little bit more enjoyable. But that aside, this thing can fly, so if you go into zones where you can fly, it looks pretty awesome as well. But all in all, I think I had a pretty good season. Still wanting to get that rank 1 title. I think we're going to try for that next season if possible. You know, the state of Warriors aside, I still want to try to get rank 1. I just need to find some good partners that I can grind with and get some good games at the end of the season. But all that aside, like I said, pretty pumped to have Glad again on my season, or for season 1 of Legion. The mount looks awesome. Glad to have the Glad title back. And I got it on both characters, as we'll see in a second. I guess we can log over to my Horde Warrior as well, as we talk about my plans for this season, Season 2 of Legion. Basically right now, if you guys have been watching the stream and watching the videos, you'll know that I'm not super thrilled with the state of Arms Warriors in general. I feel like, I don't know, man, like, what happened with Arms Warriors was we had a fair amount of damage. Like, we had pretty good damage, but not a lot of utility. And then 7.1.5 came, and it added some utility, but the problem was, very shortly after they added utility, they dropped our damage down. So now, in Arena, I feel like we still do okay damage in Arena, but in BGs, like, I don't know. I don't really feel like I do much in BGs, is the problem. And I think what I'm going to have to do, I want to continue to play Arms in Arena and stuff like that, but I think what I want to do is start to really practice more Fury. And I know that Fury has been pretty good for a while. Let's go ahead and log into this character. I know that Fury's been pretty good for a while, but I just really have enjoyed the Arms playstyle, and I really enjoyed playing Arms in Arena. But I think moving forward for a little while, just so I continue to have, you know, a good amount of fun in WoW, because like you guys know that I love playing BGs. But what happens is when I play BGs, a lot of times the entire enemy team wants to hit me, and if I don't do any damage back as an Arms Warrior, it feels kind of bad. But regardless of that, check out the mount on the Horde side as well. Still looking pretty sweet. Now I had to change my Mog up a little bit on my Horde character because he obviously can't use the Grand Marshal's Claymore. But I think that this sword, like, I forget what this is called. I mean, it was like one of my favorite weapons, the Kalimdor's Revenge. I love it so much because it looks like the Dark Flow from Phantasy Star Online, which is, if you guys know, if you guys are watching the channel, you guys know that I'm a huge Phantasy Star Online nerd as well. But anyway, I think what I want to do is try to maybe get my Fury weapons on my Horde character and try to grind up some Fury, try to get some artifact power on there. I don't think I'm gonna like fully switch to maining Fury. I just think that Fury would probably be like a fun thing to play in BGs, and maybe even in Arena as well. But I think the utility of Arms in Arena is super good. I just wish that we did a little tiny bit more damage, but I guess you could always wish that. But either way, hopefully we can. I know that we'll at least be able to, well, I mean, I hope we'll be able to at least repeat the double Gladiator titles again next season, but if I could get Fearless Gladiator, that would be awesome. If I could get that rank 1 title, that'd be sweet, because that is an awesome title. But really pumped to have hit the double Glad once again. Really glad to have the cool mounts as well. And in terms of moving forward for the future, I definitely want to continue to play Arms, but I think Fury, branching out into Fury, especially in BGs, is like a definite way to have Warriors continue to be fun. I mean, because if what you're doing isn't working, or if it's not, you're not having fun with it, a lot of times, you know, it's not a bad idea to switch it up a little bit. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But in terms of what I want to do with videos, I still want to make an Arms Warrior guide, because I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp of arms, of different builds to play, and, you know, different ways that you can be successful as an Arms Warrior, at least in Arena. I mean, and I can tell you the BG builds, too, that I like. Even if I still feel like much less effective than I feel like I usually have felt throughout the course of the time I've been playing WoW in BGs, but that'll also give me a chance to get the Arms Warrior guide out for you guys, and then practice Fury, and then probably put out a few, like a Fury guide as well, for a Fury PvP guide that goes over builds and stuff. But what I've been wanting to do is I've been wanting to really actually play and practice and get a feel for different builds that I like, so I'm not just pumping out a guide as soon as the patch hits, that I actually have like a pretty good idea of different builds, different things that you can try out, and what's been working for me and what I've liked as well. So keep an eye out for that Arms Warrior guide coming soon. And then, of course, more Fury gameplay on the way. But I'll definitely want to make a video for you guys checking out the new Glad mounts and the new Glad titles, because that's always a big source of pride for me. I love Arena, and I'm glad to be able to continue to do pretty well thanks to my teammates and your guys' support as well. So want to check out the mounts. Hope you guys like them. Hope you guys are ready for more Arms Warrior PvP arenas, and probably more Fury Warrior BGs, maybe even Arena as well. Either way, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoy the video. Be sure to show it some love, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!